Read the Inn, Chapter 3. By evening, all of the guests were finally settled in. Mama Scary collapsed onto a small bench behind the front desk. It was her first chance to sit down since everyone had started arriving. Getting the inn ready for a full house had been exhausting, but she was proud of what she and her children had done to make each guest as comfortable as possible. And so far, it seemed like everything was going according to plan. Just then, the bells on the front door jingled. "I'm terribly sorry, but we're all out of rooms," Mama said without opening her eyes. "That's a fine way to greet your longest staying guest," the newcomer replied. Mama looked up to see a toad by the name of Mr. Knot, or as the children called him, Naughty, hopping through the front door of the inn. Mr. Knot's family had owned the inn for a long time before Mr. Knot sold it to the Scary family. Mama and Papa had agreed to let him stay in the attic in exchange for help around the building. "What's the big commotion?" he asked. "The harvest festival begins tomorrow, Mr. Knot," Mama Scary reminded him. "Remember I told you that we are having a baking contest tomorrow?" Mr. Knot frowned. "Didn't they just have the festival last year?" "Yes," Mama replied. "The festival is an annual tradition, but the contest is new this year." "Well, I have no problem with traditions as long as they're quiet ones," said Mr. Knot. "Noise ruins my afternoon nap." "I see," Mama replied. With 3 busy children and a newborn baby, she was used to a lot of noise, but she understood how it could be overwhelming to someone who had lived alone for a long time. "I have just the thing for you, Mr. Knot," Mama said. She went into the housekeeping closet and came back with a pair of earmuffs on the house. Mr. Knot shook his head and grumbled, but he put on the earmuffs. As he began to climb the stairs to his room, Martin and Henry ran past him and into the lobby. "Mama, there's a flood in Senor Raya's room," Martin said as he rolled out a sopping wet towel. Henry didn't turn off the bathtub faucet properly, and now there's water everywhere. "Sorry, Mama." Henry hung his head. He liked to goof off, but he never wanted to make more work for Mama. "Oh dear," Mama replied. "You must be more careful, Henry. We don't have any extra rooms." Henry nodded. "And what's more," Martin went on, "the walrus have been complaining that their room is too dry." Lila thought for a second. She knew from Papa Scary's research that some animals like wet habitats and others like dry ones. That gave her an idea. "Maybe we could switch their rooms," she suggested. Walrus enjoy shallow water And since armadillo are desert animals, I bet Senor Raya and his family would mind a dry room. Great thinking, Lila. Mama Scurry replied. That's exactly what we'll do. Just then, the phone rang. I'll get it. Martin, Lila, and Henry all exclaimed at once. They scrambled toward the receiver, eager to discover if their father's voice would be at the other end. I'll put it on speaker, said Mama. This way we can all hear. She pressed a button and the speaker clicked. Critter in, Mama said. Hi, Mama, said a familiar voice. It was Papa Scurry. Papa! The children cried. How are you, dear? Asked Mama. I'm all right, but there is a big storm here, said Papa. My train broke down, and I'm not sure when I'll get home. I'm so sorry, but I will probably miss the baking contest. Oh no! Lila exclaimed. Please say it isn't so, Papa. Yeah, Henry added. It won't be the same without you. Well, the important thing is that Papa stays safe, Martin reminded them. That's very true, Martin, Mama said, and we'll be so happy to see you when you do get home, Papa. The Scurry all said good night, and then Mama hung up. I know you really wanted to see Papa, but remember, there's still a baking contest tomorrow to look forward to. Mama gave each of her children a hug before scooting them off to bed. All about trolleys. To get to Critter Village, many visitors use the town's main form of transportation, the trolley, also called streetcars. Trolleys have been around since the 1800s, when many were powered by horse or mules. The first American streetcar lines were in New York City, and lines in New Orleans, Boston, and San Francisco soon followed. As cars became popular in the mid-1900s, many streetcars stopped running. Today, a few trolley systems remain, mostly tourists. You can learn more about trolleys by visiting transportation museums all over North America. What is the bake-off's delicious mystery ingredient? Find out in Book 2. The End.